first thank you to Mr. Hussein and the Bangladeshi American Democratic Party of California for inviting me. You know, I'm a son of immigrants. My parents came from Mexico. My siblings were born in Mexico. And my dad first came here as a bracero. He worked in the fields. And my mom, she worked in the hospital. She took care of seniors. She was a laundry room attendant. And one of the things that they taught me is to appreciate where they came from, but to also love the country that we're in. And even though we come from different countries, we're all one people. We're all Americans, right? Through and through. And your immigrant story is just like mine. And I ended up going to working at Subway and Target after high school, going to community college, and then I went off to UCLA and then Harvard for my master's degree. And I know that story is very similar to a lot of you. But there's a president right now who thinks that immigrants don't make America better, that we're here just to leech off America. But you know what? We know that is wrong, right? Joe Biden knows that America is better because of all of you. The Bangladeshi community, the Mexican American community, the Salvadorian community, all the communities that I represent in the 34th Congressional District. You guys make it richer. You guys make it better. And your kids are also redefining what it looks like to be an American, right? So I want to just say that everything that you do, every business that you open, every job that you hold, every child that you have is changing what it means to be an American for the better, for the better. So when all of a sudden, when we go overseas and we're negotiating with a different country, instead of thinking of somebody that's looks 6'2", blonde hair, blue eyes, they think of a 5'7", black hair and brown eyes, right? That's what they're starting to think about. So I want to just say that all of you represent the American dream, and Joe Biden gets that. And that's why he wants to make sure that we build back this country better than it was before Donald Trump took over, better than the pandemic, and understands that the disparities that we see economically, when it comes to healthcare, when it comes to discrimination, is not born equally across the communities. It is often our communities are on the front lines. So I want to just say that we're fighting these fights for you, and I know that once Joe Biden and Kamala Harris get elected, it's going to reduce that tension. And we're going to actually start being able to work together again. And you know what? He was right when he says that it doesn't matter who voted for me or who didn't, He's going to be a president for all Americans. That's what this country needs. That's what this country needs. Because we can only handle those big challenges together. So I want to also give a shout out to Herb Wesson, who's a great council member. He's been doing a lot of hard work over the years, and he has the experience to really deliver. And it is a tough job, because every single year, every single issue is brand new. It changes, and it evolves. And then you have to adapt and solve the problem to help make people's futures better. And that's what I know that he's done as your council president. So I want to just thank the Bangladeshi community. Thank you so much. And I want to say I'm very impressed that you've been able to keep more or less 6 feet apart. Because I've never seen you this far apart from one another at any event. So it's a lot of discipline that shows that you guys care about one another. You are saying that you mean something by keeping the distance. But I want to just say thank you so much for inviting me. And I can't wait, honestly, until the pandemic is over, so we can have that ruckus rallies that we have over on Chateau Place. And that we can enjoy some good food together, even if it's just really close together. So I really enjoyed it. All right, guys, thank you.
It is a pleasure to stand with each and every one of you tonight. But do me a favor and give a big round of applause to our great young Congressman, Jimmy Gomez, from this area. This country is our country. And what makes this country so great is that we come from every corner of this world. We are short and tall and light and dark. We are good people. And the city of Los Angeles is a great city because of the many contributions that the Bangladeshi community has done to make LA great. Yeah. Let's give Mohammed, the president, a round of applause. Yeah. And congratulations to the Bangladeshi Democratic Party of California. Yeah. Yeah. It is time for us to take our country back. Not just for us, but for our children and their children. We have an opportunity, brothers and sisters, to make history. Not just by electing a good man in Joe Biden, but we can elect the first woman vice president in the history of the United States of America. The first black woman, the first East Indian woman. What that means is our little girls will grow up knowing that they can go as far as their abilities and their imagination will take them.
Yeah.
I thank you for all of your support over the years and pledge to each and every one of you that I am you and you are me, and together we can make this country the greatest country on the planet. God bless us all.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. So present to the award to the Auntie Waisen. And again, we are very, very happy, and thanks for our Congressman Jimmy Gomez and Herb Waisen. They came out of this pandemic, this place. We are so happy. I don't know how we can say thank you, both of them. Thank you.
How many days away is that? How many more days?
10
11
days.
more days, everyone. Oh, after today, it's 10 more days. You're right. He's right, actually. See, exciting.
Badal.
All right, y'all. As you know, on top of this election, we have a pandemic. That there's no end in sight, unfortunately. But as you, some of us have, during this pandemic, have lost our jobs. Some of us have had a loved one or somebody we know who has caught the coronavirus, who's been affected by it. Some of us parents have been dealing with the problem of not being able to provide the appropriate resources to help our children learn while they're at home. And then many of us, on top of that, have our own struggles. Am I correct?
Yes.
Is everything okay right now? Could we do better?
Yeah.
All right. See? You're on top of that. So to help us cope and to help us do better, us Bangladeshi communities, we may be a minority here in Southern California, and it's often easy to feel as if we have no say in policies or regulations that ultimately affect us, our livelihood, and our pockets. Right? Now y'all are
Like a restaurant, Raju, you people was asking me how we did the Bengali ballot. We working long time ago for do the Bengali ballot papers because this is our right. If you go to the county hospital, go to the DMV, go anywhere you go, there is several different kind of languages we use. Now we're gonna see Bangladeshi languages all over for DMV, county hospital, ballot paper. I'm really happy. Are you guys happy? We're excited. And good things is we did the Little Bangladesh. This Little Bangladesh is going to continue to our next generation. The gentleman sitting next to us, those are our family members. Please everyone, let's go for vote. November 3rd, we have to win. Thank you so much. Good night.
American, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, welcome to the nation. We are the Bangladeshi American. Salute you with the full support.
It's okay.
Dignity and mutual respect. In this critical election of 2020, we, the Bangladeshi American community in Southern California, salute you and extend our full support and undiluted cooperation. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, we promise you we will win the election for you, for us, and for America. The world is looking for your leadership to place America again to the place of dignity, which we lost during the last 4 years of Trump administration. Let's get it back and move up to the top of the tower. The women, the veterans, the immigrants, and minorities have been continuously harassed and marginalized during the Trump administration under your November 3rd. Thank you.
My name is Adnan, and I'm a third-year med student over here at USC at the Keck School of Medicine. And I'm just here to say, and especially appeal to the youth voters, that it's a critical election year, and your vote really does count. According to data and analysis by the United States Census Bureau, 46.1% of voters between the ages of 20 and 29 come out to actually vote, and this was in 2016, and that's on average like 25% less than other age groups. And so, what I'm trying to say to all of you who are in my age group to actually get out there and vote, and it's crucial to our future and for our own posterity. And yeah, thank you.
Council and my dear communities, leaders, members, and sisters. America is the land of heroes. Bangladesh also is the land of heroes. In this case, we need the heroes like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in the government, executive power of the America. 3rd November is the day of change. We will make a difference in history. Using our voting power and elected leaders, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, for a new state of America's life. And Mr. Herb Wilson and Supervisor J.B. Gomez, Congressman.
For the people, and we are the people. Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have you all stand while we take 1 minute of silence, please, 1 minute of silence for all the people we have lost due to coronavirus in this pandemic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And our Council President, our Boyson Jr. for this evening schedule. Also that our community people, they came, now is 8:30 here. I cannot mention your name, but there's a lot of our dignity people over here. So thanks for coming for this event. So we know that we're here for delegate 3 reasons. First of all, we're gonna have our Constitutional District number 34, Mr. J.B. Gomez. Member of Congress, fighting for the Medicare for all and a Green Deal, the only candidate introduced by the LA County Democratic Party. Jimmy Gomez is standing up and fighting back. Please don't forget to vote for Jimmy Gomez for Congress. Now also among us, we have a Democrat Hart J. Wilson Jr. For County Supervisor 2, Los Angeles City Councilman, when COVID-19 hit, Hart Wilson delivered tons of food, masks, and essential supplies to those in need. Hart Wilson is helping us all do our part to get through the COVID crisis. Now, the last and the least, we here for Excuse me, can you fill this piece, please? That's not a fair, guys. Yeah, so we're gonna have, we here Biden and Harris campaigning over here. So you know that when you vote for Biden and Harris, at the same time we're gonna vote our Congress friend also Harvey Wilson. Don't forget the ballot. You can look at the ballots. So their name is there. So I'm urging everyone, please make sure that you're gonna vote for them. So you know that we're here. Thank you for joining tonight for Biden-Harris campaigning event. We appreciate you all for being here tonight, and that you all here are maintaining of 6 feet distance from each other. Due to the COVID pandemic that we are facing, I want to give you special thanks to you, Congressman Jimmy Gomez, who is running for re-election for the president, and also the president of the Los Angeles County, Ms. Harvey Wilson. He is running for the county supervisor in District 2. Thank you both of you for this coming this evening.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, فَإِنَّمَا يَقُولُ لَهُ كُنْ فَيَكُونُ. The meaning, if he wants to make something, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then he just says, be, and it is. Because his angels do the job for him. But in the beginning, he created the angels also. But I hope you are paying attention, inshallah. I'll take maybe 5-6 minutes. Again, it's a reminder, there is no gathering is blessed if there is no remembrance of the Creator of the heavens and the earth. If you want to bring success, so inshallah, pay heed to it. Whatever I said that is causing me to speak in front of you, inshallah. So Allah says, kun fayakun, be and it is. But except 4 things, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, except 4 things, He didn't say kun fayakun. Number 1, the kursi, the chair in which the 7th heaven, in His arsh, is sitting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on His kursi, on His chair, in His arsh, in His realm. The second, He created the pen, kalam, the one scribes for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whatever happened in the past, the pen writes. Whatever is happening, it's writing. And whatever will happen, everything that kalam pen writes. So second, Allah made He Himself by His own hand. And number 3, we all know Jannah. Jannah has 8 levels and heaven is 7. But the heavens and the Jannah are 2 different. Jannah, paradise, and heaven, 2 different entities. It's a long tangent. So among the paradise, the highest is the Jannatul Firdaus. Jannatul Firdaus. That one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created He Himself. So 3. And number 4, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created He Himself by His own hand. Adam, the father of the mankind. Nelson Mandela, George Washington, they are a leader. Abraham Lincoln is leader, not your father. Father is Adam alayhi wasallam. So Allah created Adam in the best fashion. So after creating Adam, He kept his body. It was in the beginning, it was like a pottery structure. No roof was spread and fashion for 40 years. But that 40 years in Jannah, and now we do not know. It's more expressive than the numerical value. That at one point, after creating Adam, the spirit was being blown inside the body of Adam alayhi salam. Then he became a man like you and me, but much bigger. One day, after creating Adam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called Adam alayhi salam, come here. I'm going to give you this sentence and go to those angels and say them, and in return what they say, memorize it, come back to me and tell me.
The younger generation, we need them in this struggle. Our struggle is for the right against wrong. There is an evil presence in our midst. We have to get together to get rid of that presence. He's hampering everything in our lives. Not only the immigrants, but white people, black people, poor people. He's a burden for all of them. Every policy he has implemented is a hardship on all of us. He's a person who just lies. You may have seen him in yesterday's debate. Now he's spreading rumors about Biden and his family, while his family is the most corrupt of all. And that's all he does. He goes around telling lies, trying to make the lies into truth. That's all he's done all his life. He's never done anything good, but he has fooled people and he's still doing that. It is our job to show everybody that he is lying, that he's a liar, that we need to stand up for the truth. Biden and Harris are the way to go.
আমরা একটি দেশে বাস করি যেখানে গণতন্ত্র রয়েছে, মানবাধিকার রয়েছে, বাক স্বাধীনতা রয়েছে, রয়েছে কর্মসংস্থানের ব্যবস্থা। আমরা গর্ববোধ করি আমাদের মাতৃভূমির পাশাপাশি এখানে থেকে। আজকে আমরা যারা সম্মত হয়েছি আগামী ৩রা নভেম্বর সেই গণতন্ত্রকে সমুন্নত রাখার জন্য, মানবাধিকারকে সমুন্নত রাখার জন্য, ন্যায় বিচার এবং উন্নত দেশকে আরো সামনে নিয়ে যাওয়ার জন্য আজকে ডেমোক্রেটিক দল যে সংগ্রাম করছে তার সাথে একত্রতা ঘোষণা করার জন্য আমি আপনাদেরকে উদাত্ত আহ্বান জানাই। ৩রা নভেম্বর আমরা গণতন্ত্রের জন্য এবং আমাদের অধিকারের জন্য আমরা ডেমোক্রেটিককে ভোট দিব। পাশাপাশি পৃথিবীর যেখানে যে দেশে এই গণতন্ত্রের বিরুদ্ধে, মানবাধিকারের বিরুদ্ধে, আইনের শাসনের বিরুদ্ধে স্বৈরাচারীভাবে ফ্যাসিবাদী কায়দায় শাসন করে দীর্ঘায়ু করার জন্য চেষ্টা করছে, আমরা আগামীতে এদেশে থেকে এদেশের কালচার, গণতন্ত্র এবং মানবাধিকারের যে বাস্তবায়ন আমরা দেখছি তার প্রতিফলন ঘটাতে আমরা সোচ্চার হব এবং আমরা দাবি রাখব পৃথিবীর যেখানেই এটা সংঘটিত হচ্ছে তার প্রতিবাদ করার জন্য আমরা যেখানেই থাকি।
It's the only way we can vote. It is our civic duty. I am here, not a lot of people, but please, each and every one of you, when you go home, call your relative, call your friend, your neighbors, Bangladeshi community, especially I'm urging the Bangladeshi communities, the sisters sitting here, please, the women are the issue, the right to choose, right to choose, which is a very important issue. We need to be progressive. We need to go out and vote. That is the only way we can make everything happen.
Relatives and friends, please tell them to go vote, and we'll have to win this election. And please vote for Biden-Harris ticket and all the Democratic tickets. Thank you very much.
Democratic Party of California কর্তৃক আয়োজিত আজকের এই সন্ধ্যায় বাংলাদেশি কমিউনিটির বিভিন্ন স্তরের কমিউনিটির নেতৃবৃন্দ এবং সমবেত সুধীবৃন্দ, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমার মনে হয় আমি দীর্ঘ 20-22 বছরের মধ্যে এই প্রথম দেখলাম যে আমরা ভোটের জন্য এই ধরনের একটা আয়োজন। এই আয়োজনের একটা বিশেষ কারণ যেটা যে আমেরিকা সমগ্র পৃথিবীর মানুষের কাছে একটা রোল মডেল, গণতন্ত্রের একটা রোল মডেল। দেশে মানুষের মূল্যবোধ, গণতান্ত্রিক অধিকার, কথা বলার অধিকার, ধর্ম, বর্ণ, নারী, পুরুষ নির্বিশেষে সকল মানুষের সম অধিকার, সেরকম একটা দেশ আমেরিকা। কিন্তু
We have to vote out. We have to vote out. We have to vote, not out. Vote out Donald Trump. Oh, we have to kick out.
I cannot say kicked out because he's a president. He's still a president of the United States, and he's a shame for our democratic America society. So we have to vote for Kamala Harris. I am saying her name first because she's a woman, and for Kamala Harris for vice president, and also we have to vote for. I know.
Joe Biden.
I know. We have to vote for our ex-Vice President of Joe Biden.